I am. My computer was running really, really slow. The kernel response was real slow. I don't know if you guys are all computer guys, but I don't know why my camera's not showing here. Hold on. What the fuck? Hold on a second. Hold on. Let's see. Let me fix this. Hold up. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Let's see. Alright, yeah, it was the screen, so we're good. On Bloods, on God, on everything, we're good. Alright, so, what up, Peter? So, on my screen, it's showing that my camera's not there. I don't know why the hell that is. Let me know if something's wrong, because I don't know what the fuck is going on here with this. But nevertheless, here's the deal. So the board games, honestly, was whack. It was boring as fuck. I'm not gonna lie about that. I got bored as shit. Also, but what I really want to tell you guys is that I had to. Alright, good. I don't know what the hell the thing is on my screen then. But, so here's the heads up I wanted to give. I had to my computer was running really fucking slow. I had to uninstall all these VSTs from my mic to make it sound better. That made it sound better and stuff. Really, I'm working with just a basic mic here and no VST. So if the sound is kind of shitty, I apologize. My buddy's going to help me set this back up again in a day or two. But whatever I had going was making my computer run really slow, and I fixed it now. So that's out the way. The games they played, honestly, I never heard of them. I don't remember what the first game was. Let me see. Because, alright, cool. Yeah, I thought so. I don't know why my screen is showing some fucked up ass thumbnail thing, but whatever. Anyway, so the first game, I don't really recall what it was. Let me pull it up here real quick. I'm gonna have to mute the sound though. Alright, so the first game they played was this, and it is Survive. That's what they played. That game seemed alright, but I've never fucking heard of it before. No, they didn't do any of that. So they played that, and then they played some fucking wrestling game. And the wrestling game took the entire rest of the motherfucking time. I don't know what. They didn't expect it to be that fucking crazy. So here's the thing about Jay. Jay was there. He ended up showing up for the wrestling game. I didn't really follow this all the way through because I'm technically at work and I was doing some work shit, so I wasn't able to really pay too much attention. But Jay ended up showing up late, but he was there. So the wrestling game, even at the end, they were talking shit on it. They were talking mad shit on it, saying it was boring, it's the worst game, this is their personal hell. And it was. They played 2 fucking games. 2. No Monopoly, no Connect 4, no Sorry, no Trouble, no major fucking game. You see in the thing they even had Monopoly and Connect 4 Operation. They didn't do any of them classic games. None of them. They did 2 games that I never fucking heard of, and they were honestly boring as shit. And it is what it is, you know? And I'm not recording this. I actually need to record this so I can put this on the other channel. So, yeah, they played 2 games, never heard of them. Survive, and then some wrestling game. The Survive game, I didn't pay attention to them really playing, but it looked like it would be more fun than the wrestling game. The banter, I guess, if you want to call it, was entertaining to say the least. Jay showed up, but he was late, as as he's been recently. But hey, at least he showed. So no, nothing wrong with that. He was just late. He missed the better game, I think. From what I saw in the Survive game, it was definitely better. You notice in the picture though, Quest for Shangri-La, they didn't even fucking play that. And I can understand they couldn't play Morton's List either, and I understand that. That's fine, but I mean, the length of the second game, the wrestling game, was so crazy that they might as well just played fucking Monopoly or Risk or Clue or something. So, if I have to rate this out of 5 stars, honestly, this is a 1 out of 5. Let's just forget about this. Forget about this fucking thing right here. This whole board games. They should have done. Yeah, they should have done one of their games or whatever, but they didn't. So let's just sweep this shit under the rug. Just sweep it under. Get rid of it like it never happened, and move on to the next segment. The next whatever, the Zen of Love. Move on to the next thing on the schedule. I will say that there was major announcements, and I'm going to go over that now. Jay actually did the major announcement because nobody else stepped up and did it. So Jay did it. But first, if you haven't watched the board games, don't fucking watch it. Honestly, save your fucking self the time, because you're gonna want it back if you watch it. You're not going to want to. You're not. No, you're not. Trust me. Just don't watch it. Zen of Love is Saturday. Hopefully, it'll be just as good as the original. I expect it to be, if not better. But let's get these big fucking announcements. I had to take notes actually. So. First note, the bags. The bags are basically done for the most part. The way Jay announced all this, the way Jay made it seem is his words were, and I'm paraphrasing here, the bags are done except they're waiting on the CD to be pressed. That's what I got from it. He did say the CDs are being pressed right now. He didn't say the bags were done, but he made it sound like that way, like they are. He said they're coming. So to me, when he just says the bags, they're coming, they're waiting on the CDs to be pressed, that makes me believe everything else is done. Just the CDs are remaining. Now I know that fucking sucks. That sucks, mad dick. That they're still waiting on that shit. But he said to make up for it, instead of just getting the 3 tracks like My Forehead, The Blob, and whatever the other one was called, I didn't write it down, I don't remember. There's going to be 6 tracks. So 3 unreleased tracks you can only get on this CD are now going to be included. And they're not even titled. I don't even think he listed the titles of them. So there's that. Yeah, the rest looks like it's done. It's just the CDs we're waiting on. So that's the October shit. That's the big announcement for that. Also, the Yum Yum Lore, the EP we were supposed to get in December, it's done and mastered, it looks like. I guess they're still waiting on the manufacturing or pressing of it, but that is done and mastered, according to Jay. I don't think he announced if it was being pressed yet or manufactured, pressed, whatever. But that's the impression that I get from him saying it's done and mastered. So that's that. And then also, for those of us who subscribe to February's, Jay really wanted to announce it, but we are getting something for February. However, Rudy and Bill and all them said, they wouldn't, whoever it was in the background, those are the people I could just assume, but whoever was in the background said that he can't announce it yet, but they will announce what we are getting on the next one, on the next show, which was Zen of Love. So we are getting a bonus for subscribing to February. Jay kept saying that there was reasons for the delay. A lot of them, there were a lot of personal reasons he can't get into because they're personal. And then he said Psychopathic is very understaffed right now. So, so he said we're getting that extra freshness. 6 tracks instead of 3 for October, and the CDs are being pressed now. And I got the assumption that the rest is done because he only mentioned the CDs being pressed. So I believe then wholeheartedly that everything else is good to go. Because originally, if you remember, the delay is that he mentioned the coins weren't good enough or something. So that's the big news there is, I'm going to say it again for those just joining. If anybody just joining, you can skip the rest of the shit I said if you want. October bags are coming. Didn't give a date. The EP is being pressed now. It's 6 tracks instead of 3. And that's all they're waiting on is the impression that I got from that. And then the Yum Yum Lore EP is done and mastered. And I believe it's getting pressed as well. I don't think he mentioned it in those exact words that it was getting pressed right now. But it looks like that is, for the most part done. And there is a February reward for this. Yes. He said Yum Yum Lure. Yeah, I keep saying Lure because that's what I thought. But Lure would be digital. And he mentioned that it was digital. It's like it comes out today, tomorrow. So I think he mentioned that tomorrow Yum Yum Lure would come out. So be on the lookout on streaming services for that. I don't know if it actually is or not. But the CDs are done and mastered, so I'm guessing they're going to be they're being pressed right now. And then the other thing is there was a February reward. No idea what it is yet. Oh, you're welcome. Part 4 of the fucking thing is of the board games against Boredom. Is going to be live like at 10:30 a.m. Central, I think. That's what I have it set as. But, so, yeah, so just be on the lookout, man. We'll hopefully get our bags soon. Yeah, I remember shit used to come out on Tuesdays back in the day. And then, yeah, everything got bumped to Friday. And I think, honestly, I'm glad they did that because the movies would always be out on Friday. It's like, why is the music coming out on Tuesday and movies are coming out on Friday? Fucking do it all on one day. Trailer Park, what up, bro? So, again, I'm going to just reiterate, no, it was fucking boring. I would avoid it, honestly. I would avoid watching it. The only big segment worth watching is Part 4, which is going live on that temporary channel I have at 10:30 a.m. Actually, I'll probably do it. I'll set it. I'll probably do it. I might do it a little bit sooner. But, yep, Tuesday was, for sure. I'll do it at like 10 a.m. But the last part of segment 4 is the only one worth checking out. And the reason is that Jabe does those announcements. Oh, well, thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Yeah, Tuesday were the DVD releases, but new movies would come out on Fridays in theaters. That's what I meant when I said that. That's what I meant. I should have clarified. Because I should know. I used to work in a fucking video store for like 5 years. But yeah, Part 4 is still processing. I'll set it for 10:15 Central to go live. But so yeah, big news. Glad we got some clarification on the bags, and I'm out for now. I gotta get back to doing some work. It is a work day for me. I got some things I gotta do and shit around here. But You know, I think it wouldn't have been as rough if it were. Not, that is part of the reason, but I think it wouldn't have been as rough if it were games that everybody knows: Monopoly, Connect Four, or even ones, Juggalo games. I know they couldn't do Morton's List, probably, well, wouldn't do Morton's List, but Quest for Shangri-La, something like that. But yeah, I remember fucking putting all the stickers and shit on the DVDs. Blu-rays weren't even out by the time I left the video store. Like they hadn't even had Blu-rays out yet. It was still DVDs. So it's been, what was it, 2005? I think I left because a grocery store in my area had a video store in it. So I left in like '05, and there were still DVDs. There weren't even Blu-rays yet. But anyway, I gotta go. I gotta get back to doing some work. I'll have this on the main channel that I can't fucking go live on until April. But I'll have this on there. So I'll talk to y'all later, and just look out for either Saturday night or Sunday morning for the next one. Hopefully it'll be on the original channel. Pastebin is updated, by the way, and I just need to see what they did, what's going to happen with the videos I uploaded from last night. If they're just blocked, then the next ones will be on my main channel. If it's copyright strike, then it won't be because otherwise that channel will get deleted. But I'm out for now. Deuces. I will be back soon. So